Hello everyone, I'm in Phoenix today. I flew here yesterday, which took me about 22 hours to fly here from Abu Dhabi, but I'm here. Not quite awake yet today. Jet lag. Going tomorrow to get a vitamin drip. Have any of y'all done the vitamin drips? They're wonderful if you haven't done them. This is the first one I'm going to do to try to fight off the effects of jet lag, and hopefully it works. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone that in Phoenix, and if you want to catch up or you want an appointment or anything while I'm here, make sure you message me and let's get it done. I'll be here for the month. For the most part, I may be going in and out a little bit, but for the most part, I'm going to be here this month. Anyway, tonight I'm wanting to come to you to talk to you about your passions. Let me introduce myself in case you don't know me. I'm Kelli Sappenfield. I'm a spiritual visioneer and fifth-generation metaphysician. And one of my passions is getting people to tune into what their passions are and make them a reality. If I said it didn't matter money, health, time, anything, if you could wake up tomorrow morning and do whatever it is that in your wildest dreams, what would you pick? Would you pick to travel to a gorgeous island and sit your butt on a beach and do absolutely nothing except for enjoy the sun and the water? Would it be to paint a painting? Would it be to work on antique cars? Whatever it is, if you could do it, if you could get up tomorrow morning and there were no restrictions, it was just there for you, and you could do anything you want, what is the very first thing that comes to your mind? That's a big clue about where your passions lie. That and the fact of what did you do when you were little? When you played pretend when you were little, what did you play? A lot of girls played dolls, they played house, they played teacher, they played stuff like that. I played flight attendant. Back then we called it stewardess. And I was traveling all over the world, and my stuffed animals would be all lined up like they were sitting on a plane. And my husband used to tease me, it's like, yeah, you got to travel the world in your imagination when you were a kid, but even 5 years ago, we had no idea that we would be traveling the world like we do now, or that we'd be living halfway around the world like we do now. So you never know how spirit is going to come in and help you fulfill those passions. One of mine deep passions is traveling, seeing the world, seeing history, meeting people, getting to know new cultures. Love it. So what is it that really wakes you up and gets you excited? Because that's where your passions lie. Now, most people, like myself, have more than one passion. I love to travel. I love to help people. I love to teach people the evolution of consciousness and get them to where they are understanding the importance of their spiritual path along with their human path. There's many forms of passions, but you need to tune in and then start feeding them. Okay, you want to be a Van Gogh, but you've never picked up a paintbrush in your life. Go to one of those paint parties that they have where you can pay $25 to $50. They supply the paints. Everyone joins together and paints the same painting. Do something to start feeding into that. If it's restoring classic cars, start volunteering to go and hang out at shops that do that type of stuff. And who knows, maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, it'll be your shop because your passion, you've fed that passion. You never know where spirit's going to take you, but you just have to be open. You have to be open where it's going to lead, but in the meantime, you're going to have to tune in, turn on, and tap into what those passions are and start activating them. That is so important because when we acknowledge our true selves, not everyone else's idea of what